Hey. Hey. Hey there, neighbor, old buddy, old pal. You okay? You haven't said 2 words since we've been on the road. I know I'm a little eccentric or whatever, but you gonna tell me what you saw? Okay, what you heard? Okay, well, just do your best, I guess, if you don't know how to describe it. It had a name. Wait a minute. How do you know this wasn't just somebody pulling a prank on you? This is the kind of thing I fall for all the time. That's how come I know. So what? If it was somebody who hacked your computer, they could talk back to you, right? Well, nothing really. But that's what it's like when they show hackers in the movies and on TV, I guess. They can just... Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god. Oh no. Damn it. No. You think so? Shit. I don't know how to change a flat tire. Or I used to, but it's been a long time, and the last time I did it, I messed up and Oz laughed at me, and... Oh, do you? Oh, wow, that's lucky. You sure you want to do that in the rain? You will? Oh, you're the best. While you're doing that, I better text Dr. Rio Hess and let her know we're going to be late. And then I'll be right out there to help, okay? I thought that was you. Well, if it isn't the nameless neighbor, what seems to be the trouble? Oh, shit. Flat tire? Well, it's nice weather for ducks out here, but not for changing a flat. I don't care how fast you are. Why don't you just leave the car here and ride with me? We're going to the same place anyway. Oh. Whose is it then? Oh, well, isn't that cute? You rode together. Let's just make it a party then and go the rest of the way. Sounds good. I'm parked just behind you here. I'll see you in a minute. Oh. Wow, I can't believe how lucky that was. I'm never that lucky. Well, hello to you too, hon. Oh, hi. Sorry, I just mean, I can't believe you spotted us on the side of the road like that, in the rain. That's amazing. You're something else. It's not that big of a town, and there's only one road out to Sage Creek. This one. And we're headed to the same meeting. Oh, I guess you're right, Professor... Doctor, what should I call you again? I don't want to be rude. I just end up doing it a lot on account. I talk sometimes before I finish thinking of what I want to say. And just Aspen, okay? Keep it simple, Randy. Nice to finally meet you in person, by the way, even if it's under less than ideal climate conditions. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, the rain. That's funny. Oh, my God, you can't just ask that. That's so... Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Aspen. My neighbor's just a little... I know you're nice, but I'm sure Dr. Aspen doesn't like telling that story to just anybody. I know I wouldn't. No, it's fine. It was just a few years ago. Let's see, 2017, I think. Yeah, and then I became the reigning queen of the Port Greene Historical Society. But yeah, before that I worked just up here. Wow, so you have a real PhD and everything. I'm still working on my degree. Well, I had to stop when... Well, you know about the thing when I was 19, right? I told you about that. Your neighbor might, but I don't. Oh, well, it's not really my favorite thing to talk about anyway, but I think it's probably important for you to know because it's part of the whole thing with the... Oh, wait a second. Was that in your diary? Oh. I did. And I imagine you may have had something spectacular happening in your life at the time, am I right? Interesting. Well, don't tell me just yet, although I'm tempted. But I don't want to put Randy here through the ordeal of having to tell it twice in one night, so... Exactly. Thanks. Yeah, it was kind of a hard time for me, but I'm better now. Good to hear. Well, this is it. Just a second. Oh, you bet I finagled a pass for the faculty parking garage. I told you I've still got connections. And you're damn lucky, too. In this weather? Shit. Now we can just walk right in the back entrance. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I didn't even know this garage connected to the class buildings. I just had a commuter sticker when I was here. Well, kids, it pays to be friends with disgraced former professors of esoteric subjects. That's how you get the fancy parking. Now, upward and onward, shall we? All right, calm down, you animals. Behave, we have guests tonight. Important guests. I'd like you to meet Randy. Randy, you want me to tell them your last name, hon, or not? I guess maybe not for now. Sure, okay. So anyway, Randy and her neighbor here, who prefers to remain even more anonymous than that, I guess, have a story to tell us. A story I think you're all going to find very interesting, especially considering what we were talking about last time we met. So, would either of you like to start? Okay. How about you, Randy? The thing is, I probably should have told you this before, but I didn't realize this was gonna be, like a public speaking kind of thing. Sorry, I don't know why, but oh God. Okay. All right. No, you're fine, hon. How about this? Would the two of you be up for answering a few questions? Yeah, me too. I think I could do that. Great. Okay, then. I guess that's on me for not working that out ahead of time. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah. Haven't been in the classroom for 5 years. Well, now that I'm back in the saddle, as it were, let's get the ball rolling. Why don't you two have a seat? Okay. So, I suppose I'll start with an introduction. We have here with us tonight 2 individuals who have experienced a phenomenon that up until now we have only suspected was a possibility. But over the course of their lives, they've experienced 18 documented occasions of what we've been calling simultaneous benefit equilibrium. To begin with, you're both about the same age, yes? That sounds about right. So, friends, what's the earliest one of these occurrences you know of, or at least the earliest one you can establish? I guess I can. You want me to? I can take this one. So, when I was 14, we had this big, family reunion. It was great. Sorry, Dr. Rio, Aspen. I'm just, I'm nervous. Go ahead, hon. Where was this reunion? Up at Acadia National Park. We went camping. The whole family. My family. All my cousins and aunts and uncles and everybody. And my grandparents flew in from Florida. And we even had my second and third cousins and, or I guess their first cousins twice removed or something like that. I never remember how that works. But they were there too. And we pretty much took up the whole campground, just our family. And it was tons of fun. We did these potato sack races, and my cousin Arnold, he figured out a way to cheat, but it was making everybody laugh because he went once with each of us, so we all got to win once. My great aunt Tawny, she made these blueberry pies that would have died for, and oh. Yeah, I think your neighbor's right there, Randy. That sounds like a lovely story, but we'll maybe save the details of that one for later when we're chatting one-on-one during the coffee and donuts. What we're hoping to hear while we've got both of you up in front here are the ways your lives are connected. Oh, sorry, No, sugar, you're doing fine. I want to hear all about it. Really, I do. Later, okay? Now, how about you? When Randy was having the time of her life up in Maine, what was going on with you around age 14? Oh, well, so sorry to hear that. Still, even if it happened that long ago, that's still a lot to go through as a teenager. Yeah, a messy one, huh? Sorry. And they're still not on speaking terms. All right. On to something else. So, the whole point of this is that we believe good and bad are somehow offsetting each other. We just can't figure out the patterns. So, what's another pair of moments you've got? Give us one of your good ones. Really? What part of France? Well, shit, that's some fancy internship. Sounds amazing. Hey, do you happen to know? Actually, we'll talk later. I have an old colleague there you may know, and I'm just wondering if you.
Aspen, do you think it might be an idea to move this along? We've got quite a bit to get through tonight.
All right, you. I know we only have the place for an hour. Pay no attention to Dr. Fletcher. She thinks just because she hooked me up with a lecture hall and a parking pass that she can hijack my meeting.
Not at all, showboat. But do you mind if I ask a question?
By all means, Marigold Fletcher, PhD.
It's Goldie, you pest.
Hey, I'm just introducing you to our new friends.
Oh, for fun. Right. So yes, Goldie Fletcher. I teach here at the university. Welcome. And thank you for telling your stories. I was wondering if Have either of you experienced anything you might deem supernatural?
Goldie.
Why are they here if not for us to get some answers?
Fuck. You're right. Well, friends, what I think Goldie's referring to here is, have either of you had anybody, anything, try to communicate with you?
You mean, are you talking about, like, dead people? Like that kid in that Bruce Willis movie? I don't really watch scary movies, well, except that one, and never again. I learned my lesson. I didn't sleep for a week after that, and the whole thing with the balloon made me scared of birthday parties for a long time, and...
No, Randy. That's not what I mean. What we're saying is, have either of you had some kind of entity try to speak to you through your electronics?
Perhaps that. Or perhaps a smart speaker or even a car stereo.
Yes, a laptop, exactly. Wait, you did, didn't you?
Oh my god.
Bloody hell!
What the fuck?
I don't like this.
Neither do I. Okay, everyone. Sorry. The coffee and donuts part of the meeting is going to have to wait for next time. I think it's best if we call it quits for tonight. Something feels off. All right. Meeting's over, people. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Fletcher, you still work here. You want to make sure everyone gets out okay. Somewhere that's decently lit so they don't fall on their asses and give the university a lawsuit. Although...
Very droll, Aspen. But not the time. I'll take care of it. Get these two home. All right, follow me. This way. Here we go.
Yeah, all right. If you're thinking what I'm thinking...
Wait a minute. Are you talking about those people that have been following me? Sorry, us. Following us.
I don't want to scare you, kid, but... Yeah, let's get going. This way. Back to the garage. I thought I saw one of them at the back of the room for a second, but I didn't want to spook anybody, and I didn't want to give the bastards the satisfaction either. That might have been a mistake. No, they've never turned the lights out on us before. Pretty sure it was just a scare tactic.
Well, it scared me.
Yeah, me 3. But like I told you in my office, they tend to just hang back and stand around all creepy. We've never had any reason to suspect that they'd... But, I don't know. I think you two may have changed the game. We better be careful from now on.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Do you think we should call the police again? Oh my god, I just remembered my car's still on the side of the road. What am I gonna do? I can't get to work in the morning without my...
Hang on a second. Let's talk in the car. I don't want anybody with a gray jacket listening in on anything else we say. We don't need any more power failures, or whatever else they come up with to slow us down. And I don't want to find out what else that would be.